Hello to everybody. Welcome to IYRTalks English. Nowadays, if you open the Twitter, you see a lot of abuse against the Indians by the American right wing, especially the Republican MAGA variety, that they are stealing their jobs, that H1B visa is doing locals a lot of damage, and that it is not correct to say that Indians are more intelligent. There's nothing like that. And H1B visas are not really going to the most talented, it's going to average people also. This is the general trend on the Twitter. Not in so civil terms, in highly abusive terms. And then of course, Mr. Trump, who represents this particular lobby, has made H1B visas very, very difficult for Indians. He has made education also difficult, first entry into the universities, two H1B visas also. What are going to be its repercussions? One, of course, he is digging a grave for America, there is no doubt about that. First point is, you get a lot of money, you get a lot of commerce as long as you are competitive. And you are competitive as long as your wages are fairly low. The moment you have all these tariffs and then restrictions on H1B visa and other things, your services, your produce is going to be highly uncompetitive in terms of price. So to that extent, America is definitely going to suffer. Second, no company does a work as a charity. It always looks at cost benefit, what is the profitability. So they may find it much more easier to outsource most of this work and get it done in places like India, which is already happening because the huge investments that Amazon, Microsoft, Google are announcing for setting up their centers in India itself just shows they have already assessed the issue and would like to expand beyond America for getting their products done. This is another thing that's going to immediately happen because of all these restrictions that this man is putting. But what should be the major area for a country like India to concentrate on for the Indian government? The advantage or the attraction of America was always its excellent academic institutions. People went there because they got very good education there, quality education. And since the H1B was eschewed, there was always a possibility of incurring a debt here, going there, getting educated, then getting an employment and repaying the loan. Once this employment thing is shut down, not many can afford to go there because nobody would like to go spend that much of a money and then come back with a degree and get laden with a big debt. So what is required immediately is to concentrate on having large number of internationally acclaimed standards maintained at an international level educational institutions, both in the public sector and private sector on a large scale. Unless you fill up that gap, our human resource dividend, population dividend is going to go waste. So this is an area on which the government should concentrate. Then look for employment in other areas. Something like Israel, which we have done. They need a lot of people. Tomorrow Russia may need, because once the reconstruction starts in Russia and Ukraine after the war, they need a lot of technically qualified people. So that's an area which is opening up. And look out for diversified opportunities for our people and get HRD strengthened in terms of more and more universities, educational establishment of international repute, and also get students from across the world, so that there's that international atmosphere is maintained, which made the American universities so great and successful. I think these are the areas on which the government of India should concentrate now. Thank you.